Radio अपना Frankfurt Hello everyone, I'm Raman and today we have with us a very special guest and it's a pleasure for me to introduce him to all of you. We have with us Mr. Axel Juhre. He is the head of BMW Niederlassung at Hanauer Landstraße in Frankfurt. And today, the topic is related to future. It's about sustainability. It's about securing our future. And we know that BMW is taking some very meaningful and leading steps in this direction. So that's why stay tuned, because today's talk is something that is not to be missed. With this, I would like to welcome you, Mr. Juhre, and thanks for joining us today.
Hello, Raman. Thank you very much for your invitation.
Well, it's a pleasure always talking to you, Mr. Juhre. And well, when the topic is about sustainability and future, I am really excited about this talk today. With this, let me jump into my first question for you. So, Mr. Juhre, sustainability is a topic that is very important for BMW team. And BMW is organizing a very important charity event in this respect as well. So can you please share with us how are BMW and this charity program linked with each other?
Yeah, we are now going to launch a test drive for charity action in Frankfurt and even in many places in Hessen, not only Frankfurt. And for every kilometer driven on a test drive with an electric vehicle from BMW and Mini, the BMW branches in Hessen donate a certain amount to the children's charity foundation, Kinderhilfe-Stiftung Frankfurt, for the Kinderseelen project, which means Children's Souls project. And as a part of the Kinderseelen project, an emergency clinic for children and adolescents with mental illness will be established in cooperation with the University Hospital Frankfurt and its Child and Adolescent Psychiatry Department. So the goal is to create an early detection and counseling center to provide short-term support for those affected and their families. So close cooperation with a certain heritage, BMW Frankfurt has been a permanent member of the Board of Trustees of the Children's Charity Foundation for years. And this campaign takes place in cooperation with Hitradio FFH also in the period from July 1st to the check handover on November the 13th, the Electromobility Day. So it's an important project for especially the consequences we see from the pandemic, because the number of young people becoming ill and getting health problems, mental health problems are increasing tremendously in these times.
Yeah, no, you're right. The Corona times have been very stressful for everyone, and especially for kids, as you mentioned. So I think it's an amazing step that BMW is taking, especially to support the children in this direction. And it's about our future, right? So the more we invest into kids, it's more securing the future for us. With this, let me just jump into my next question. We have introduced the word sustainability in our introduction, a very important aspect for sure. We have also talked about it earlier. What exactly is the meaning of sustainability for BMW, and how is BMW contributing to this on a bigger picture?
Yeah, sustainability within BMW follows a holistic approach. So not only driving itself should be as emission-free as possible, but along the entire value chain of developing, producing, and selling cars, our goal is to continuously reduce the carbon footprint of our company and its business partners. The BMW Group already purchases only green electricity for its production sites worldwide. And in several places, we are even able to find and cooperate with local and regional energy suppliers around our plants in order to purchase green energy over short distance according to our needs. So for instance, the new electric models, BMW iX and the BMW i4, the BMW Group uses regional green electricity from hydropower plants in Dingolfing and Munich, so very close to the production sites. But not only the energy consumption is in our focus, we also see the need to reduce the consumption of critical raw materials. So here comes another interesting aspect of the debate around our green future, because well-educated engineers have developed methods and processes to reduce the needed amount of cobalt, within battery cells by more than 90%. They managed to increase the usage of secondary nickel by 50%. And meanwhile, it's even not longer required to use rare earth. So as you can see, human beings will be able to fight against man-made climate change. However, they need to be very well educated in order to do so. I think, as a society, we need to put our focus here, especially after the Corona crisis, where students and pupils have suffered the most in their education and personal development.
Yeah.
And eventually, a sustainable, holistic approach protects, obviously, the environment, but it reflects also on our social responsibility.
Exactly.
Education, as I mentioned before, as well as taking care of social and health projects. Like our Test Drive for Charity approach with Kinderhilfestiftung, we need to invest into a strong and resilient society to successfully face the challenges of the future.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right there. And I mean, as you mentioned, it's not just that when we are driving the cars, they should be emission free. It's also the process of producing these cars that should also support this vision on the bigger scale. And as I said, I mean, BMW is definitely doing all the right steps in this direction. And also, I mean, taking the responsibility about the social aspect. I think hats off to your team by taking this initiative. Talking about the electro vehicles and the hybrid aspect of BMW, let me just go a little bit deeper there with you. Yeah, so this year, BMW is aggressively rolling out a big fleet of hybrid and electro vehicles into the market. And I also told you I'm very excited about BMW i4 by myself. I mean, can you shortly explain this product line that BMW's vision has and how these electric vehicles are coming on through the roadmap by hitting the streets this year?
Yes. We will continue to offer a good choice between gasoline, diesel, hybrid, and electric vehicles, all of them with the typical BMW and Mini driving characteristics, a sporty, expressive design, advanced technology, and connectivity. But before I come to fully electric cars, let me spend a few words on our combustion engines and our plug-in hybrids. So modern combustion engines are highly efficient and extremely clean. So in various driving situations, those engines are still the best choice for the time being. And then hybrids combine the advantages of combustion engines and electric vehicles. So currently they fit perfectly into the driving pattern of many customers that commute on a daily basis, for instance, around Frankfurt. So if we put our focus only on pure electric cars, we are currently growing by more than 50% every year. And this speed will last on average at least until 2025. So it's an enormous speed and transformation project which hits actually the road now. And currently we have already 3 fully electric cars on the roads, the iX3 and the Mini Cooper SE, accompanied by the iconic legend i3. So this year we are also launching the iX and the i4, which can be ordered already now, by the way. Yeah. And we are in the decade of transformation. 2023, BMW will have a range of a dozen fully electric models on roads worldwide.
Wow.
So at the end of this decade, 2030, we will see a big share of our sales volume produced as full electric cars. It might be that we will see even the majority of cars with this technology. However, we are very convinced that eventually the customer decides which engine he or she wants to drive. So as a company, we are ready. We are prepared to fulfill our customer preferences and at the same time comply with legal regulations on the global automotive markets. Another important trend in the automotive industry is the connected car. So BMW is running the world's largest fleet for over-the-air upgrades with our BMW operating system. By the way, 2 million cars are already connected with this technology. And the new version, OS 8, comes with the new iX and also the i4 and offers even more functionality. For example, even some more customer-relevant functions on demand.
Wow. So, I mean, that's certainly an update to look forward to. And I mean, it has been a year of change for BMW. I mean, all these electric vehicles coming in, but the kind of roadmap that you have shared with us, I mean, next years are going to be equally exciting for all of us. So I would also request all viewers and listeners to stay connected with BMW through the social media channels and always keep yourself updated because some exciting news are definitely on their way, right? With that, let me move on to the next question for you, Mr. Juhre. So we have a very international audience listening to this program, and they're watching this video as well. Now, what are the highlights of BMW Niederlassung in Frankfurt that the international community finds your deals attractive?
Yeah, first of all, in Frankfurt, Offenbach, Dreieich, Darmstadt, and Kassel, we have large showrooms with a large variety of models. The selection ranges from M Sport models to all electric vehicles, whether small cars or SAVs. So there you find our listeners and viewers will find really a large variety of models. And then we have some special offers. So one is the BMW Newcomer Desk, which is a unique service BMW Niederlassung Frankfurt offers. So we have a full consultation from order to delivery, including insurance assist and registration through our branch. So contact persons from 8 different countries are available, and they are ready to serve our customers and prospects at any time. And the last thing is we have, of course, special offers for our international customers, private and business. So please approach us and you will be sure you get a very good special deal.
Well, that made me smile, and I'm sure all the listeners and viewers will also be happy to listen to that about these special deals that we have. And then I also request all the viewers and listeners, get in touch with BMW Niederlassung in Frankfurt, Hanauer Landstraße. Give them a call, drop them an email, inform yourself about the exciting offers that BMW Niederlassung Frankfurt brings up for you, especially for international customers. Yeah, with newcomers tests there, people coming from 8 different countries supporting you in your language, and end-to-end support is ensured by the team there. Don't forget to get in touch with the BMW Niederlassung in Frankfurt. Thank you, Mr. Juhre. I mean, at the end, any final words from you for our viewers and listeners?
Maybe just as a summary, of course, we offer very good cars, but the meaningful event, Test Drive for Charity, which is focusing on, of course, experiencing these cars, electric cars and plug-in hybrids is one thing. But the meaningfulness of supporting children in these difficult times is something I really would like to promote and to invite you to test a car and doing something good.
Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, at the end, now just keep in mind when you're test riding a BMW, you're also supporting the kids. I mean, it's something which is also going for a good cause. So definitely get in touch with BMW Niederlassung in Frankfurt, book your test ride and drive the car around, and also experience the sustainability and the future and take the decision in the right manner. Thank you very much. Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Juhre, for taking out the time for talking to us today. I personally believe that you have given a very important message today. I mean, our future depends on the actions that we do today. And I'm sure that BMW as a team is doing all the right steps towards a sustainable future. Thank you very much, Mr. Juhre, once again. We appreciate you taking out the time.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. We stay in touch.
Radio अपना Frankfurt